Here we're going to take a deeper dive into Ariel, a person from Argentina who's been scientifically studied many, many times. He has the ability to put his hands on a table and lift or levitate that table with his feeling frequencies. We're trying to demystify it, but we'll see that this is a very similar concept to what Bing or Sergey use when they're using it in combat situation by moving people without touching them. First, Ariel blends with the table, blending his energy, his feeling attention with the table in order then to move it. You see, sometimes when the cameras get turned on and everybody's watching, that ability doesn't work. It doesn't always work 100% of the time. As you'll see in this episode, in the beginning, when Ariel goes to move the table, it doesn't work. But what I find so extraordinary in this behind the scenes look is that all these extraordinary people from all over the world, from South America to Russia to China to Australia, come around and support. And they demystify this concept of how to use the mind to move matter.
Now, this table, it's a wooden table that I had made for the occasion. It's quite heavy, maybe about 10 kilos, something like this. And clearly there are no props. Now, what Ariel will do, he will put the hand on the table and move it without the fingers. Just using magnetizing sort of, or gravitating the table toward his hand and tip it. This phenomena is, of course, like most of these phenomena, not like this on command, so it requires a certain mental state. So let's try all together to create the best space for it. When energy is observed, it tends to change. It tends to not behave how you want it to behave. Now, this is quantum physics. Ariel is experiencing this right now. He feels that the stare, the expectation, it's blocking the energy to move as it should move, or the event to happen as it should happen. So he really feels the stare, and it's a little heavy for him. So we will join him now. Let's see if we can try together, and we will listen the suggestions also of the experts that have been looking at his doing. Ariel, ¿cómo te podemos ayudar? ¿Qué tú imaginas en tu mente? ¿Qué tú haces con tu energía, con tu conciencia?
Trato de pensar que la mesa es parte de mis manos, como que meto las manos dentro de la mesa y intento llevar la mesa hacia arriba.
Bueno, let's try together.
Importante que nadie ejerza presión sobre la tabla, sino más bien llevar todos acá. Todo lo que pase tiene que pasar acá, en el medio. Importante también es focalizar como un relajo, un relax, mediante la respiración, tomando aire.
Vidor, he say he also uses the breath to help to focalize and transfer, extend his mind through his hand into the table. With the exhalation, extending the mind, the energy, through the hand into the table. Ariel, cuando siente que al momento mágico, te dice ahora, vamos a probar. Bueno.
Vamos, pensemos todos ahí.
Try to leave your side. Yes. Energy.
The power of concentration. Ariel, dígame, ¿qué te piensa? ¿Qué te haces?
Pienso como si metiese las manos en la arena, como trato de pensar que la tabla es algo suave, no puedo entrar ahí.
Esa es la explicación, esa es la resolución del tuo problema, la resolución de la tua pregunta. ¿Cómo hace tú ahora?
Sí.
¿Qué es ese cómo hace? Es genial.
Ah,
Wow. He just solved his own riddle. He reverse engineer what he does in order to explain it to us, and by doing that, he answered his own question. How do I do what I do? He just said it. Extend your energy into your hands, into the table. The table is soft like sand, not solid. You need to enter into it. You need to feel the table as part of you, not separated from you. Your hand and the table are like fused, they are one. You need to think that the table is not solid, but like, he used the word ethereal, nearly. And then he said you need to zoom all your attention, all your focus into it and forget anything else that is happening around. That is it. That is how he does it. And is also his practice.
Let's look at it a different way. You know, your body might seem solid, and that table might seem solid, right? But what physics is telling us is that these bodies and these objects aren't so solid. Look at it under a microscope, and we'll see that the body's made up of cells, cells made up of molecules, molecules made up of atoms. And when you look at something atomically, it's nothing but energy, but vibration. The body, as they tell us, is 99.999% empty space. Not an emptiness of nothing, but an emptiness of vibration that responds to our minds. That's what's so fascinating. So when you look at your body, when you look at the world around you, know that it's vibration. Why does it seem so solid? Because these electrons in the atoms are moving so fast. It's like a very fast fan moving. It gives the appearance of solidity, but really, it's just energy.
I stand up close for him and try to feel the frequency of his energy. And then I walk with this frequency. I change my frequency to her frequency. It's maybe different way to try change his frequency of his, but it's need 2 weeks, 6 weeks to change his frequency to my frequency, yes? And it's easy for me to change my frequency to her, no, to him, yes? And that's why it's easy for me to connect with him. It's only practice. When I only start to feel energy, I work with different people. It's was a big workshop. For example, 600 people in the hall. and I work with different people, with this, and I understand that all people have another frequency of his energy. And I work with these people, and I try to feel these people. Then I change this person for another person and try to connect my energy with this energy. A little different frequency of my energy. And that's only practice. If you have more people for training, you change your frequency in big distance, in big, как сказать, больших размерах.
In a larger range,
Yes, large range. Yes, it's
broader
it's,
range.
It's need to practice.
Practice.
I think it's
Up to the practice. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is a practice.
Но главное, на чем, допустим, я сам работаю, да, это на полевой структуре, да. То есть нужно войти в поле человека. В поле человека входим через сердце. Сердце постоянно держит определенный ритм, и мы постоянно в поле находимся, в энергоинформационном.
Очень интересно.
Да. И как настроиться на частоту, допустим, человека, да? Ну, можно его просто впустить в себя, да? И наша внешность, наши губы, нос, там, уши и так далее, то есть лицо, да? Оно соответствует определенной частоте. Если надеть маску человека на себя, то есть, допустим, я одеваю твое лицо на себя, да? Я чувствую твои губы, твой нос и так далее, я полностью настроен на твою частоту. Это делается довольно-таки быстро, скажем так, да? Но если чем больше расстояние, тем больше нужно времени, да, для того, чтобы это взаимодействие произошло. Я не говорю о воздействии, я говорю о взаимодействии. Мы всегда взаимодействуем на уровне полевой структуры, да, на уровне образов и на уровне нашего сознания, ощущения. Ощущения управляют, скажем так, нашим сознанием, да, потому что наше сознание и есть совокупность этих ощущений. Да. Когда мы это все соединяем, а так как у нас полевая структура и энергия контрарная, да, чем больше мы соединяемся в полевой структуре, тем меньше нужно энергии для того, чтобы произвести какое-то действие. Чем меньше мы входим в поле, меньше включаем сердечную чакру, да, тем больше нужно энергии для того, чтобы воздействовать. Поэтому или мы входим в поле, да, одевая на себя маску, и воздействие может быть меньше энергии, да, или мы должны тратить много энергии, да. Но при трате много энергии она проходит через нас, и ресурс энергетический у человека здесь ограничен. Поэтому я больше включаю поле, скажем так.
Интересно. И если не любит, но
Стол.
стол.
Но стол, наверное, здесь нужно... Стол тоже обладает определенным полем, да? То есть, чтобы двигать стол, наверное, нужно думать как стол, да? Быть как стол, да? И так далее. То есть, получить как бы вот этот контакт, да? Но здесь я не первый раз это пробовал, нужно просто считать все-таки это поле, да? Стать столом, да? Чтобы двигать стол. Вот.
So the practice, for the Taoist, style can help everyone. In the end, can achieve, some kind of, the practical skill, like to improve the life and to improve the natural intelligence through the everyday practice. So actually, they just develop two kinds of energy. One we call the positive energy. The other one is negative energy. According to the Taoist name, they call the positive spirit and also the negative spirit. Like one just some kind of energy combining our life. One is from the blood, and blood can generate the oxygen, the qi, some gas, chemical gas in the body. So there's three substances, combining them, the three together, and then just strengthen the life. Yeah. So through the training, you just generate more positive spirit, means the positive energy to your body, and then let the positive condition can attract outside the natural positive energy, and then make combining with you. Once your body have the negative energy, and then the negative energy just will bother you, right? Like bad luck, the accident. So this one just can prevent the positive energy inside of your body, can prevent the bad things happened, like bad luck or accident. So through the years of training, you can strengthen yourself, strengthen the health condition, so get rid of all the disease threat, can prevent any illness, and just secure your life and bring the best, the safety to your life. Yes.
Los seres humanos tenemos tendencia a ser destructivos, pero si cada uno pudiese manejar esa energía y convertirla en cosas positivas, creo que tendríamos como una mejor visión. Me ha pasado de poder llegar a interpretar que las cosas no simplemente están en las condiciones externas, sino también en las condiciones internas. Esa energía está dentro de cada uno y podría uno enfocarla no solo en las condiciones propias, sino en las condiciones de todos los seres humanos.
I think it's incredible bringing all these masters into one room to discuss these very esoteric concepts and making it very practical. Let's remember that the appearance of solidity is a superstition, that our bodies and this physical world really is vibratory. It's energy, and it responds with our minds. As we start to think and shift our minds, as we concentrate, we can shift reality. And what they're saying is, let's be a force for positivity, for loving kindness, for compassion, for our humanity. Let's make the world a better place, because everything is connected. Energy connects us. Instead of our skin being a barrier, it's a bridge. We're all connected in this infinite field of energy, and we can infuse that field with positive intentions, with loving kindness and compassion. We can truly shift the world and make it a better place.